Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 18th, and your president, Donald Trump, has so much on his schedule today. I'm just going to put the whole picture in front of me, and then we're just going to work with this today because it's time to go to work. Happy Tuesday. Okay. At 11 o'clock this morning, Trump will be participating in an arrival ceremony with the Crown Prince and Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This is Mohammed bin Salman, and they have such a great relationship with each other. He will be greeting him at 11:15 and then participating in a bilateral meeting with him at 11:45 in the Oval Office before they head into lunch in the Cabinet Room at 12:15. It feels very strange peeking from behind the curtain. At 2 o'clock, they will be bidding farewell for just a few hours because he will be arriving back to the South Lawn at 6:40, and then they will be participating in a receiving line in the Blue Room at 6:45 before heading into a dinner in the East Room at 7:15. This is exactly the kind of event that potentially the ballroom will be used for. At 9:10, they will be bidding farewell, and that is it for Trump for today. That's a busy day. Charlemagne the God is calling out the mainstream media for ignoring any connection Epstein had to the left. Jeffrey Epstein had a picture of Bill Clinton framed, and he was wearing a blue dress. We know what the blue dress reference is, and high heels, but nobody's talking about that. Nobody's also talking about the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell was at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. It's just absolute crickets. There's so much hypocrisy right now in the whole scenario, and that's part of the reason why I'm just done with it. I'm sick of hearing about Epstein. Speaking of the Clintons, the House Oversight wants Bill and Hillary Clinton to sit for depositions on Jeffrey Epstein. They're refusing. I didn't know that that was a possibility. If Congress wants you to come do a deposition for them, you can just say no. I don't think regular people can, but I guess the Clintons can. And then we got Chuck Schumer. He was asked, why didn't the Biden administration release the Epstein material? And Schumer said, that's the question Americans are asking. What the hell is Trump hiding? Biden didn't release it. So what? And then we've got Stacey Plaskett. She is a Democratic representative from the Virgin Islands. She was taking calls on C-SPAN, and a caller asked her about her relationship with Epstein. Plaskett said he wanted to make contributions to the Democratic Party. She left out the part that she personally asked him for money and texted him during hearings on what to say. And there is video footage. They're matching up her text messages with what's going on the screen. He's saying things like, you're chewing right now, and she stops chewing, and ask this and do that. So why is no one talking about that? And then we've got libs of TikTok sharing that the Chicago public school system has spent $7 million on luxury travel to Las Vegas, Egypt, Finland, Hawaii, and safaris, despite having a budget shortfall of $700 million. Why in the world would a public school system be spending that kind of money on luxury travel? What does make it make sense? I hope y'all have an absolutely great day. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Just, I guess, a question that's out there. Why wouldn't they have been released the last 4 years when President Biden was in office?
Well, that's the question every American is asking. Not every American, but so many Americans are asking. What the hell is he hiding? Why doesn't he want them released? When you don't want something like this released, when even a whole lot of Republicans are calling for the release, his own party members, people ask the question, what's he hiding? It's got to be answered by releasing the files.